Jupiter recently entered the sign of Sagittarius on November 9th and will travel through the realm of spirituality, higher learning, justice, and global pursuits through December 3rd of 2019. This is great news for Sagittarians and Pisces, both ruled by Jupiter, as it injects a necessary boost of confidence and inspired soul-seeking. At home in its own sign, Jupiter, planet of growth and abundance, can stretch wide in the placement of largesse. Positive manifestations will be a greater sense of justice, standing up for the truth, expanded tolerance, and epiphanies about the complexities yet inherent oneness of the world. While by and large Jupiter is a positive placement, for those who have no boundaries, it can be unbridled expansion, dogmatism, intolerance, proselytizing, and reckless financial speculation. To this point, when Pluto was in Sag from 1995 to 2008, Pluto represents the worst of a sign, we experienced an explosion of credit and credit card debt, international terrorism, religious fundamentalism, and unchecked greed on Wall Street, leading to the 2008 financial crisis. In the next few months, it is possible that the stock market will temporarily continue its overinflated value, only to hit a snag in April 2019 when Jupiter retrogrades, followed by Saturn contraction and Pluto corruption retrograding as well. Now, since most of us do not have high stakes in the stock market, where can we use the positive exuberance in risking more? I would suggest it is not about expansion on the material plane, unless you are under-earning, but rather growing in emotional resilience and connection to your authentic mission on this planet. Sagittarius is global, ecumenical, tolerant, generous when operating correctly. Planets like Jupiter always have the potential to manifest in their highest form when traveling in the sign of their exaltation, as is the case with Jupiter in Sagittarius. And goodness knows we need a sense of empowerment, optimism, and expanded consciousness at this critical point in time. On more mundane fronts in the ensuing 11 months, Jupiter in Sag is great for writing, teaching, philosophizing, publishing, higher education, foreign exchange programs, and criminal justice reform. Lastly, as Jupiter and Sagittarius are connected to Dionysius and partying, this is a great holiday season to enjoy yourself and maintain the faith that despite current challenges, the long view of our future is positive should we all hold on to the vision of one united and equitable world. So we can all be honorary Sagittarians this coming year. Where do you have the courage to stand up for your truth? Where will you feel more confident and expansive? What is your next accelerated ethical or spiritual lesson plan? For Aries, it's about taking on your role as wayshower in order to inhabit your birthright of a more heroic life. For Taurus, it's by finding ways to connect financially or sexually with more worldly partners. For Gemini, you can meet a man or woman of great character and abundance, or likewise excess and hubris, but it's generally considered a great time for finding the right partner or prominent clients. For Cancer, you can become the organizer in your workplace, finding for greater rights and opportunities, and health improves at this time as well. For Leo, you find your muse or are attracted to a foreign person who expands your mind. For Virgos, you may get an itch to travel, and it would be very beneficial to do so at this time. Otherwise, mental or spiritual adventures will bring positive growth as well. For Libra, you may feel more confident with speaking and teaching or expressing yourself in your community. For Scorpios, it's a great time to ask for a raise or salary hike. You have the confidence and connections now. For Sagittarians, this is your time to shine, especially if you've done the work, or otherwise to be a supreme asshole. Either way, you get noticed at this time. For Capricorns, you feel a greater sense of positivity, a clearing of your fears and worries, and this is a luck behind the scenes transit for you. For Aquarians, it's a great moment to lead a group, movement, and humanitarian or social effort. For Pisces, you can receive greater accolades at work or catch the eye of a powerful professional who sees your value and potential. Jupiter, for the most part, is great and a balm in our ever-changing world. It is only negatively expressed when someone does not have boundaries or consideration for others. Where we may see this is in government, corporations, or the legal system. But this is only if the persons in question have immoral tendencies. Let's look on the bright side, a very Sagittarian tendency. By and large, it should be a great year for expanding ideologies, hope, and higher consciousness. Happy holidays, and may the new year exceed your wildest expectations. I'm Metastrologer Patrice Kamins.